if you're a man, you have money to buy perfumes and you don't want to smell common, these are the 5 fragrances you need to have in your collection. These are the 5 fragrances that basically every man must have in the collection. You may take fragrances in this video directly. I mean, you can buy these fragrances directly, or maybe you can buy the inspired versions of them first, or maybe you can buy the same scent profile fragrances. I'll tell you what. So the first fragrance that I would recommend to every man is Safari Extreme. Now this is by the house of Abdul Samad Al Qureshi, and why do I recommend this? Just because it is a leather centric perfume. So the first fragrance scent profile that every man must have is a leather scent profile. Now you can maybe get this one directly, or you can maybe get any of the perfume available in the universe that has leather as the main note, like let's say Tuscan leather or ombre leather or any other leather perfume. So that is what I'm trying to say basically. So Safari Extreme is not like just a leather perfume, like let's say ombre leather and Tuscan leather are leather centric perfume. This is like incensey, leathery, it has a Baku note. This is what I personally get. And as this is a Middle Eastern brand, it has this Middle Eastern touch to it. You cannot say that this is just a French DNA. This is a Middle Eastern DNA done in a French manner. So Safari Extreme is the kind of scent profile you should have for starters. The second perfume that every man must have is Azzaro Parfum. Now Azzaro Parfum is you can say an old school scent profile. It is a kind of scent profile that wow, this is like a past in a bottle. This is so good. I mean, yeah, no wonder this is still being sold after like years and years of release. Now Azzaro Parfum is a barbershop scent profile. That means it is going to remind you of a barbershop, a vintage barbershop. So that is how I can explain the entire scent profile here in short. Azzaro Parfum is a manly scent profile. I'm pretty sure that women are going to love it, but then on a man, not on themselves. So women, if you're trying to smell manly, you can get this one, but then please don't, because let men use this one at least. Overall, it is an amazing scent profile, and once again, a kind of scent profile that every man must have to smell masculine. That is what the entire point here. The third scent profile that every man must have is a vetiver scent profile, and I am selecting Sultan vetiver here because in my opinion, I don't find any other vetiver perfume so impactful. I have tried a lot. I have them with me. I even had Roja vetiver, but then yeah, I mean the impact that this creates is unmatchable. That is the best word I can describe. Sultan vetiver has got me a lot of compliments. A lot of people have noticed this perfume on me. I have worn this perfume at the office. I've worn this perfume on a date night, and I worn this perfume at the party, and I just couldn't stop myself from sniffing my hand. If I applied this perfume in my hand, I kept smelling it because it is that good. So it is citrusy. It is not just a vetiver perfume, just like let's say Ganla vetiver or Roja vetiver. It is citrusy. It is old school, and it has this extremely dense and thick kind of vetiver vibe. So the vetiver that you get here is not just a single vetiver. It has 3 types of vetiver. That is, I think it is Haitian vetiver, it is Indian vetiver, and the third one I'm not sure, but it has some kind of vetiver. But then yeah, it has 3 types of vetiver. Do comment in the comment section if you know what is the third one. But then apart from that, it is an extremely masculine, I'll say very unique smelling perfume. The fourth scent profile that every man must have is Dyan Blue. Now that doesn't mean that you need to have this one specifically. I mean, if you have this, it's well and good. If not, then you can have any scent profile that is fresh, clean, aquatic, that smells elegant, a kind of scent profile that you can wear anytime, anywhere without offending anyone. So if you have something in your mind that has similar scent profile, you can get that as well. So yeah, Dyan Blue is something that is extremely clean. It smells like a person wearing a white shirt. I mean, imagine me right now. This is not Dyan Blue, although it is blue, but then it is not blue. It is a very weird comparison, but then yeah, I mean, if you sniff someone wearing this perfume, it is always going to be a good person, a good man, a good mannered boy, and a person maybe going at the office, a person in a suit and all that. So that is how I imagine this perfume. This is for a young guy, and the kind of scent profile that this perfume is for a young guy. So young people are going to appreciate it more. Let's say Azzaro Parfum, the scent profile, mature people are going to appreciate. Maybe 30 plus people below 30 are going to appreciate this one. They are going to love the scent profile, and it's a mass appealing scent profile. It's a designer brand, so they have kept in mind it is a mass pleasing scent profile. So you know, you are going to love this one. People around you are going to love this one for sure. And last but not the least, every man must have a sexy date night perfume, and what better than Dior Parfum? Dior Parfum is my sexy date night fragrance, and this perfume is so good. This perfume is so sexy that you know, this is amazing. So yeah, I remember getting compliment from an unknown person in a theater. You know, when I just entered the theater, so I was just entering the theater, and there was this person who was just leaving the theater for something maybe, and she was sitting just right next to me. So I got a compliment from her for this perfume, and I had this perfume in my bag at that point of time. I even showed it to her, and yeah, I mean, I'm not sure if she got it, but then this is what the perfume does to you and the people around you. So basically, it's a sexy smelling perfume. It's a sexy smelling scent profile, and just look at the bottle here. Even the bottle here is, you know, a sexy looking bottle. So that is how this perfume is, and that is how this perfume is all about. Let me spray it once. Okay, I'll spray it here. Okay, so this is the kind of perfume that is going to create an impact on the other person's mind, even after you leave their house, or you leave a specific place, or maybe wherever you work or something. People are going to get the scent trails of you. So in that way, it is amazing. The projection is amazing. I mean, people often compare this one with the old batches, and they say that, you know, the old batches were good and all that, but then it doesn't actually matter. Even if you get the new batch of Dior Parfum, just apply, like if you are applying maybe 5 sprays, just apply 8 sprays, and here you have it. You'll have the performance of the previous batch. That is what I do. You know, I don't run behind the old batches thing. I get the new batch and I over apply the perfume. So in that way, it is good, and it's a sexy scent profile, a bit expensive, but then if you're someone who wants to create an impact in front of people, this is something you should buy. Basically, this is an iris scent profile. So you know, if you get any kind of iris scent profile, you're gonna get this effect, but then not 100% effect that this perfume creates. So in order to create the sexiness of this perfume, you'll have to buy this perfume. That is for sure. So a great one, and I'm always keeping this in my collection. Agree, disagree, let me know in the comment section.